Hello, you are going to see how to create a process inside the Generix. It's very easy. So you just start by selecting the data model that you want to use. Select the process catalog tools. I'm going to attach the process to the process catalog. We'll give it a name. So in this case, go process. I'm going to put it in the question tab. Give it a short description. This is used in long description. This is used for full text search reasons. And now we can also description, and then you can notify the end users or anyone else about task cancellation or task closure. For example, here I want to use the users and supervisors. I can define confidentiality, and I want to define 10 days for process SLA. So this will be always medium. This will belong to my mobile company. They will be the same doing the sponsorship. This is just for governance, and all these guys will participate in my process. So now moving forward, I will have the second part. It is the definition of the fields. So this is the data model for this task. I will select them as much as I need from the default structure that is created. I'll use these. If you see, they can be configured. For example, this is a list, and I have the predefined values for the list. But if it is any other type, there will be several ways to change it. For example, in this case, we are changing the labels, and the system will have 5 different languages. And in some cases, I can also make predefined sentences for allow the users to be faster doing the typing of the requests. Moving forward, I'm going to define the content management area. It's very simple. And then I can move forward. So I already configured the content management, and now I'm going to configure the process. So now it's here where I create the process. For example, let's start with the first task. Create. Let's define an SLA of 5 days. I want to notify him if he overlaps 50% of the SLA. I want to notify after 75 his supervisor, and after 98% I want to move the task to his supervisor. I want to define this task and the groups of users as the source group, the first intervenient. Then I want to design the screen where they will input data. For example, in this case I will put one line this field. I will say that it's enabled and mandatory, and in the second one I want to put 2 additional fields and another one. They are both editable and both mandatory. So I'm designing the screen for the end user, and this is the screen that the guys that belongs to this creation task, or they have assigned this creation task, they need to fill. It's very quick to design. I can rearrange, tell what they can change or not, and move forward in the configuration. I can add a small request text or support text for them to understand better what they have to do here. With this to help my business users to understand and comprehend better this task. I will give management area where they will input data. So the index will be filled automatically, and I can define per task different folders. Then I can define what they can do with the task. They can cancel it if they want during this activity, and the users can conclude here the task here. Remember, this is just an example. I can validate it's valid, this task is completed, so very quickly let's put another one just to have at least 2 tasks in this workflow. Let's call it execution. Let's define an SLA and fill the rest of the information. So after 65% we'll move it to our supervisor. We're going to configure the rest. This is just the basic field where I'll put the data, and just to give you an idea of the second screen, so depending on the task, depending on the users, you can create different screens where they will input the data. It's very fast and very easy. You can see any business user experienced with an HTML5 and an XML page can do this. And once again, a request test. And the actions. It's not yet available, the pre-attachments tool, but you can attach documents and templates and so on. So this is basically done. Just to go through the validation, and the process is created. As simple as this. In less than 10 minutes you can put a process in production or version a process that is already deployed. Thanks.